This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here. Championship Saturday it is of the Midwinter Tournaments here this afternoon. And we're going to have game one of three on the docket here this afternoon and this evening, as we're going to have the Central Lake Cougars here taking on the FALLON Lady Panthers championship game of the 32nd Annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Basketball Tournament. The O'Fallon Lady Panthers 19-2. Central Lady Cougars are 19-2 as well. A couple of scores for you from earlier games today. Salem over Belleville West 38-28 in the Constellation Championship. Oakville over T-Town in the fifth place game 52-45. And then the game just before our Civic over Highland in the third place game 51-46. We got here the Lady Cougars and the Lady Panthers. A couple other games as well today. Carlisle had an early game this morning against Cesar-Valier. The Indians moved to 2-2 in the Benton Invitational Tournament with a 44-41 victory over Cesar at 10 a.m. This morning. Carlisle will be in action again tonight at 5:30 against Mounds Meridian. But our focus here is on the Lady Cougars. We're going to take our first commercial break here of the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to break down this matchup between the Central Lady Cougars and the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament, the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Plans for the 2017 growing season have begun, and in today's farm economy, production planning is an important step in managing financial risk. At Farm Credit Illinois, we know that risk management is more than understanding break-even production costs or yield and revenue expectations. It's providing the best risk management services to members through both prosperous and challenging times. I'm Kayla Knietman, Vice President of Risk Management at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Madison, Clinton, and Washington counties. As a member-driven financial cooperative, Farm Credit's staff has the expertise and industry knowledge farmers have come to rely on when choosing a crop insurance product. Our understanding of farming goes beyond products. It's forecasting and evaluating potential financial risk and recommending solutions to avoid or minimize negative effects on your farming business. Farm Credit Illinois is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here for the 32nd edition Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament. This is the championship game between the Lady Cougars and Breeze Central. 19-2 record on the year, 6-0 in the Kokia Conference. They have won 8 in a row entering this game here today, taking on the O'Fallon Lady Panthers, who are 19-2 on the year, 8-2 in SWC play, and have won 6 in a row themselves entering this game here this afternoon. Lady Cougars are seeking their fifth championship here at the Highland Girls Tournament, and O'Fallon seeking their first championship of the Highland Girls Tournament since they started playing here in this game today. Going to have your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off coming up here pretty soon as well. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming as well. On this matchup here today, the Lady Cougars, 19-2, Nathan Reeder said, coming off that big win as the underdog on Thursday night, or I'll check that on Wednesday night over Civic. They won the game 39-36. He said, we're still the underdog. We're still trying to play the underdog role here today against O'Fallon. He feels like they are the underdog. They're going to play well again today, much like they did on Wednesday if they want to win this game here tonight or this afternoon. Going to have to rebound the ball at a high level, play good defense, and not turn the basketball over. And obviously, what he also told me, got to make shots, too, as part of this game as well. Reeder in his 13th year as the head coach of Central East compiled a 301-85 record. The Lady Cougars got to this point with a first-round win over Triad, 47-15. They also beat Oakville in the second round, 51-26. And then the championship semifinal, they beat Civic 39-36. Lady Cougars are scoring 46 points per game and giving up 31 points per game on the season. Meisner, Newkirk are the top 2 scorers for the Lady Cougars, and Wesselman and Fairman are numbers 3 and 4 in the scoring column for the Lady Cougars up to this point in time on the season. On the other side, O'Fallon 19-2, 8-2 in SWC play. They've won 6 in a row. Their head coach is Nick Noloff, who's in his first year at O'Fallon. Was the former head coach at Allentoff for about 6 seasons over there before taking the O'Fallon job. O'Fallon got to this point here with a first-round win, 61-25 over Hillsborough. Then in a championship quarterfinal matchup, they beat Mater Dei 40-37. And then coming off that semifinal win on Thursday night, 53-47 over the host Highland Lady Bulldogs to get themselves to this point. Lady Panthers are scoring 57 points per game on the season, giving up 38 points per game on the year. Lady Cougars are going to have to deal with a load here tonight in Sydney Thurwalker. Thurwalker's at 13 points a game, 7 rebounds per game, top scorer and rebounder for the Lady Panthers. Ashley Scholler is at 10 points per game. Jayla Stubblefield, 9 points per game. Then Michaela Best is at 6.5 points per game on the top 4 scorers for the Lady Panthers, who play about 9 girls. They also go to Kayla Gordon, Renee Bullock, Courtney Keller, and Amelia Bell as well off the bench. So those are the 9 to 10 girls that O'Fallon will play here this afternoon. We're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off be coming up as well. Listening to the Highland Girls Tournament, the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here, located at Highland High School here for game 1 of 3 on the airwaves of Max 96.7. Today we're also going to have Central and Mascoutah at 6:30, Mater Dei Nashville at the NIT, and Mater Dei Nashville game will be for the championship. We'll take a look here, though, at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We'll start with the road team on the scoreboard, the O'Fallon Lady Panthers supporting their dark blue road uniforms with the white lettering and the gold trim. Or it'll be the gold lettering and the white trim around the letters and the numbers. Take a look here at the lineup. It's a lineup change for Nick Noloff. He goes 5'5", sophomore guard. Number 3 is Kayla Gordon. A 5'9", senior forward. Number 10 is Jayla Stubblefield. A 5'7", junior guard. Number 11 is Ashley Scholler. A 5'6", sophomore guard. Number 33 is Michaela Best. A 5'10", senior forward. Number 50 is Sydney Thurwalker. Nick Noloff is the head coach of the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. His assistant coaches are Greg Noloff, Lisa Mathis, Dave Mathis, and Todd Porter Sr. The Lady Panthers are 19-2 on the year, 8-2 SWC play, and they've won 6 in a row in this game. Entering this game here tonight, head coach Nick Noloff is in his first year as head coach of the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. The Central Lady Cougars are in their home white uniforms with the purple lettering and the black trim around the letters and the numbers. No lineup change for Nathan Reeder. A 5'6", junior guard. Number 10 is Allison Fairman. A 5'5", senior guard. Number 13 is Olivia Wesselman. A 5'5", senior guard. Number 14 is Meisner. A 5'8", senior forward. Number 22 is Clarice Jansen. 5'10", senior forward. Number 23 is Carson Newkirk. Nathan Reeder is the head coach. His assistants are Kelly Schumacher, Angie Kohlbrecker, and Kelsey Carbian. Lady Cougars are 19-2 on the year, 6-0 in the Kokia Conference. They have won 8 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th season as head coach of the Central Lady Cougars. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups for the Lady Panthers and the Lady Cougars for this championship affair. 32nd annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament championship game on the line. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we're going to have your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Panthers basketball, championship basketball that is, on this Saturday afternoon. Coming up next, listening to the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the Turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast, we got Championship Saturday. It's Thurr Walker and Newkirk in the center circle here. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off is just moments away. The Lady Cougars are moved right to left here in the first half. On your radio dial, ball in the air. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off is controlled by O'Fallon. It is Michaela Best dribbling right wing handoff for Kayla Gordon. Gordon now over to Stubblefield on the dribble weave, and right wing now handoff for Best. Best now Scholler. Lady Cougars showing a 3-2 zone look. Best left wing, now 2-3 zone look. Gordon dribbling and driving to the lane, shot up, no rebound. Thurr Walker, her shot up off the glass, good for 2. Lady Cougars going to have to do a good job of keeping Thurr Walker off the window here, 2-0. Meisner off the high ball screen, trying to turn the corner, handoff right wing for Olivia Wesselman. Back for Meisner on the right wing. Meisner dribbling and driving it in the lane, shot forced up. Meisner, good 2-point field goal by Faye Meisner. Tied at 2 here. 45 seconds into the opening period of play here, brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall. Stubblefield down the lane, layup off the glass is good for 2 for Jayla Stubblefield. And it's now 4-2 here. Minute gone by. Lady Panthers lead on your Honest Water scoreboard. That's Meisner off the high ball screen, trying to turn the corner at the point. Now dribbles over to the right wing and surveying over the defense. Now it's Newkirk on the left side. Underneath Jansen, good post position. Shot up, no good there by Jansen. Rebound off of Scholler, and it'll stay with the Lady Cougars on the far end of the floor. We have baseline throw in for Faye Meisner on the far end. Surveys the defense, throws it out top for Fairman. Fairman with a tough catch and then drives down the lane. Then she shuffled the puppies and traveled. She got a little sped up. First Lady Cougar turnover of the basketball game here. 6:45 to go. First period of play. 4-2 O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard in the 32nd Annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Championship game here. Gordon will bring it across the timeline. Fairman picks her up man-to-man pressure. Here now, the Lady Cougars switch to that 2-3 zone look. Now Thurr Walker driving down the lane. Her shot forced up, no good. Rebound, Allison Fairman. Fairman pushing ahead to left side, Wesselman. Wesselman at the point now with it, dribbling and driving, and going right to the hole. Layup, no good there, and the rebound cleared down by Gordon. They push in transition. Stubblefield left-handed layup for 2. Now it's 6-2 with 6:08 to go here in the first quarter. O'Fallon's out. Meisner off the ball screen, trying to turn the corner. Faye does. Now dribbles between the legs at the elbow, bouncing it to Jansen on the left elbow, driving to the 10. Clarice shot, wild one up, no good. And Newkirk and Thurr Walker with dual possession, and the arrow keeps it with the Lady Cougars on the far end of the floor. Lady Cougars off to a 1-for-4 start from the field. compared to O'Fallon's 3 for 5. Meisner to trigger the baseline throw in here. 6-2 O'Fallon. Meisner bouncing in on the left block. Wesselman, and then it's a cutting. Fairman down the lane, left-handed layup. No good. Rebound. Jansen, one power dribble up with it, and she's hammered from behind. And Clarice to the foul line. That'll be our first foul of the afternoon. First one on Ashley Scholler, her first. 5:50 to go, first quarter, and at the line is Clarice Jansen. First of 2 on the way. That one short, no good for Jansen. That's high. 6-2, 5:50 to go. Lady Panthers on top here in the opening quarter of play. The second Jansen free throw on the way. Short, no good that time. Misses both. And Thurwalker with her second rebound. Now they push into the front court. Does Gordon. Sets things up. At the point. Left wing, Michaela Best. For O'Fallon. Best now in the corner, Thurwalker. Guarded by Newkirk. Skipping now to Scholler at the right elbow. Driving it at Fairman, going right to the 10. Layup is... I don't know if they're going to call the basket, count the basket or not. We're going to check. Call a foul. Basket will count for Scholler. Scholler will go to the line and try to convert the 3 the old-fashioned way. That foul on Carson Newkirk. That's her first. First team foul on the Lady Cougars as Scholler hits the free throw. All O'Fallon here, early stages of the opening period, 9-2. Lady Cougars 1 for 6 from the field to begin play with 1 turnover. Meisner hands off Wesselman at the point. Now Wesselman goes right wing for Meisner. Dribbling and kicking into the right corner for Clarice Jansen with a ball fake stop and kicks. Left wing Newkirk with a ball fake goes to Fairman. That's a corner 3 on the way. Down for 3 for Allison Fairman. Fairman was just 1 for 6 from the perimeter in that semifinal win over Civic. She gets a 3-pointer to go there, 9-5, just when the Lady Cougars needed one with 4:50 to go in the first. Gordon off the screen. Pass inside was deflected out of bounds by Meisner. The ball will stay with O'Fallon. It'll be a baseline throw-in for Scholler here with 4:46 to go. 9-5 lobs it into the corner for Thurwalker. She's working against Newkirk. Thurwalker trying to turn the corner on the baseline. They kick it out. That's a 3 from Stubblefield. That one too strong that time, and Newkirk clears the glass for the Lady Cougars. They push it. Meisner in transition. 2 on the way. Good for Faye Meisner. And now a little 5-0 run by the Lady Cougars. Puts them down by 2 with 4:20 to play in the first. 9-7 O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard. That's Gordon for Michaela Best on the right wing. Guarded by Wesselman. Best driving it, and on the discard, a hand check on Wesselman, her first. Second team foul on the Lady Cougars of the opening half of play with 4:13 to go. Baseline throw for Stubblefield. Scholler in the corner. Out top, Gordon. Off the ball screen from Best. Drives it at the right elbow. Now hands it back off for Best on the point. Left side of the floor, Stubblefield working. Ball knocked away. Stolen away by Clarice Jansen, forcing the first turnover of the game for O'Fallon. Westman in transition on the right wing. Driving to the 10. Layup up off the glass. No good. Ball deflected out to Gordon. And a push in transition. And then nice hustle back by Meisner. And is deflected out by Faye. And I think it'll stay with O'Fallon. But Lady Cougar fans who have traveled well this afternoon over across from us in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Happy with the hustle of Meisner with 3:48 to go here in the first. It's 9-7 O'Fallon. And it is a baseline throw for Gordon. Lobs it to the left wing for Thurwalker. Thurwalker driving it at Newkirk. Shot goes up off the glass for 2 for Sydney Thurwalker. And it's 10-7. Or 11-7 O'Fallon. 3:35 and rolling here in the first quarter of play. Handoff right wing for Fairman. Left side of the floor now is Wesselman. Now Jansen at the foul line drives it and kicks it to the left wing. Triple on the way, Fairman. Oh, that one halfway down and out. No good. Rebound. Newkirk throws it out to Meisner. We got to stop and reach in foul on O'Fallon. Check that foul on O'Fallon. Second team foul of the opening half. That one's on 50. Thurwalker, her first. And we got our first couple of subs into the game for O'Fallon. Number 5, that's Courtney Keller. And number 42 is Amelia Bell. They inbound it. Newkirk catching fire off the inbound pass. That one left a little short, no good. Third Walker's got another rebound. And they look to push. In transition, Bell left-handed layup for two on the nice speed from Gordon. 13-7 with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter of play. Lady Cougars down on the Honest Water scoreboard here by 6. It's Meisner, right wing, Newkirk now. Jansen left elbow. She will try a left elbow shot on the way, and her shot attempt no good as Bell fouled her on the contact. And Jansen to the free throw line. 42, Bell, her first. Third foul on the team. Actually, they're not going to rule it on the shot. They're going to rule it after the shot. Meisner inbound. Lobs for Jansen, foul line. Meisner now left wing, 13-7. FALLON championship game here of the Highland Girls Tournament. Wesselman moves it to the right corner for Newkirk. Now back out top for Wesselman. She's going to use the ball screen from Clarice Jansen at the left wing. Looks inside. She left her pivot foot. And she traveled. Second Lady Cougar turnover. Kind of a slow start here for the Lady Cougars. Only got 3 field goals here in the opening quarter play with 2:30 to go, and not shooting a high percentage. About 3 for 13 by my count from the field. Third Walker off a couple of screens. Best now at the point. Best now dribbling and picks up her dribble at the left wing. Now it's a cutting Keller. Now back for Best. Best for Gordon at the point. Guarded by Wesselman. Gordon driving down the lane. Shot forced up. No good. Rebound by Bell, and then we got to reach in on the Lady Cougars. Actually, they're going to call it on Bell, I think. Yeah, no, they're going to call it on the Cougars, and the ref pointed the wrong way. Foul there is on 22, Clarice Jansen. That's her first. Third team foul on the Lady Cougars, the opening half of play. Here comes Jayla Stubblefield back on for the FALLON Lady Panthers, and she will get Michaela Best. Baseline throw in for Courtney Keller and the Lady Panthers. Throws it out top for Gordon. 13-7 FALLON, 2:05 to go, first quarter of play. Stubblefield, step back 2 on the baseline, no good. Third Walker in there with a rebound. Third Walker dribbling into a crowd, hands it outside for Stubblefield. Stubblefield dumped down to Bell, and she forced a wild shot up, and it's good for 2, plus she was fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. 15-7 with 1:48 to go. Nathan Reeder wants to take a timeout. That's the second foul on Carson Newkirk. We'll take it with him. 15-7. Lady Cougars trailing FALLON, listening to the Highlands Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, 15-7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. FALLON on top. Bell at the line for the +1 opportunity before the break. Bell standing 6 foot and a freshman. For FALLON, free throw on the way is good. 16-7, Lady Cougars trail, 1:47 to go. First quarter, Meisner across the timeline. At the point, right wing, Allison Fairman. Now Meisner. Series of crossover dribbles, moves to Wesselman left wing. Inside, Jansen had good post position. Shot goes up, off window to Clarice Jansen. Abby Horseman, by the way, just checked in as well during that stoppage of play because Newkirk had 2 fouls. The Horseman out there for the Lady Cougars. Lob inside to Bell, deflected by Wesselman out of bounds. It'll stay with FALLON, but good help side defense by Wesselman. Got a subs as Thurl Walker, Best, and Gordon return for FALLON. Bell will sit along with number 12, Renee Bullock. And Courtney Keller. Stubblefield inbound it. Bob out top, Best on the right wing. Best now against Wesselman. Series of crossovers now. A high ball screen comes there, and she'll hand it off for Gordon with his Best. Gordon down the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Jansen with a rebound for the Lady Cougars. Meisner pushing with 55 seconds to play in the first. 16-9 O'Fallon off the high ball screen. Meisner driving and kicking in the corner. Fairman 3 on the way. Oh, almost got the shooter's roll. No good. And the rebound cleared down by Stubblefield. Stubblefield pushing in transition on the right wing. That is Scholler. She tries a 3. That one's good for 3 for Ashley Scholler. 19-9 with 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Meisner off the Jansen screen. Right wing Fairman. Fairman now surveys the defense. Out top, Wesselman. Wesselman directs traffic. Crossover dribbles. Picks it up. Skips into the corner. Jansen with a ball fake and drives on the baseline. Shot up is good for 2 by Clarice Jansen. Took it right at Thurwalker. Thurwalker had to let her score with 8 seconds to go. They bring it across. Gordon now 5, now 4. Working Wesselman with 3, with 2 on the discard. Gordon forces one up and puts it in for 2 as the horn expires. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter of play, it's O'Fallon 21, Central 11. You're listening to the Highland Girls Championship game on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Lady Cougars shooting 33% to begin the game. Here compared to O'Fallon is 9 of 16 from the field for 56%. O'Fallon has the basketball to begin the second quarter play. It's Gordon Thurwalker out there with Stubblefield. Gordon cutting off the screen. Shot no good by Gordon. Wesselman clears the glass for the Lady Cougars. Allie Fairman out there. Clarice Jansen, Alexis Klosterman on for the first time. Faye Meisner and Olivia Wesselman, who has the ball right wing for the Lady Cougars, drives and kicks to Klosterman, and we got a held ball, and the arrow keeps it with the Lady Cougars on the far end. Stubblefield, Thurwalker, Scholler, Best, and Gordon to begin the second quarter for O'Fallon. And right now with the basketball on the baseline, throwing it in is Meisner, surveying the defense, lobbing it out to Wesselman, just in front of half court on the left side of the floor. Wesselman picks up her dribble at the point. Jansen now refusing the ball screen and driving. We had a hand check against Scholler. That's Scholler's second, 4th team foul on O'Fallon. Amelia Bell comes on for O'Fallon to replace Scholler. So another baseline throw in for Meisner here, 30 seconds into the second period of play. 21-11 O'Fallon. On your Honest Water scoreboard back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Wesselman left wing. Working against Gordon. Here comes a high ball screen from Klosterman. Now she dumps it down to Klosterman. Went right through her hands. Now Meisner driving it inside. Initiates contact. Shot no good. Thurwalker with her 5th rebound. Now Best brings it back across. 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. Action brought to you by Becker Jeweler. Stubblefield off the bell screen, driving right to the 10. Layup no good. Rebound deflected and pinballing around. Meisner comes out of the pack with a loose ball. Meisner driving it. Shot forced up off the glass. No good. Jansen there for the rebound. Her shot attempt is no good. And Jansen in there again, battling for a position. Fouls on Gordon. That's her first. Fouls on Gordon. Her first 15 fouls. So they call that foul on the rebounding action. Klosterman for Wesselman, right side of the floor. Now back to the right wing for Meisner. Tipped away by Thurwalker. Meisner now moves it to Klosterman, and then hops it in the corner. Fairman, 3 on the way from the corner. That one short, no good, and Best with the rebound. Best pushing on the right wing. Now Gordon goes up from the right corner, up to the right wing, now to the point. They go to the left side of the floor for Stubblefield. Lob inside to Bell. Nice help again by Wesselman and deflected out. It'll stay, though, with Fallon on this end of the floor. 6:28 to go here in the first half. 21-11. O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard. Stubblefield inbound it. Lob to Thurwalker against Klosterman. Backs right down. Offensive foul. And O'Fallon turns it over for the second time, and bigger yet, that's the second foul on Sidney Thurwalker with 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. And here comes Courtney Keller off the O'Fallon bench for Thurwalker. Actually, they'll get Bell. No, they will get Thurwalker out of the game here with 2 personals. Big call there. Good job by Klosterman to take the hit. 21-11, 6:25 to go in the first half. The Lady Cougars now got to try to make a run at it. Here we go. Meisner right side of the floor for Clarice Jansen. Now Allie Fairman on the right wing. Out top, Wesselman open. Her 3 blocked out of the air by Bell. Ball loose. Karams, and last deflected out by Meisner. Now Fallon with the basketball back. Gordon brings it across. Courtney Keller, right wing. Stubblefield, top of the key. Working Meisner. Now it's right wing for Keller. Keller against Klosterman. Now it's Michaela Best against Olivia Wesselman at the point with 5:50 to go in the first half. 21-11. O'Fallon, that's Bell. Swings it left wing for Keller. Bounce pass inside to Stubblefield. Good help again by Wesselman. Forced up a shot. Ball deflected away from Bell by Fairman, and they push the other way. Fairman right to the hole. Initiates contact. Layup attempt no good. Rebound deflected around again. Now Fairman leaves it for Klosterman. Her shot attempt up. No good. Meisner there. Her shot attempt is up and no good, and she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Stubblefield. That's her first. First free throw on the way for Faye Meisner. Good. First points by either team here in the second quarter with 5:25 to go. It's 21-11. Or 21-12 now, check that, as Meisner's second free throw on the way. Misses that one. And Bell fighting inside. And they call an offensive foul on Bell in the rebounding action. Foul, that's on Bell. That's her second as well. And now Bell and Thurwalker both with 2 fouls apiece, the bigs for O'Fallon. Nick Noloff can't believe it. Lady Cougars got the basketball. Meisner bouncing it into Klosterman on the right block. And we're going to have a timeout granted by the one official to Nathan Reeder. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard with 5:19 to go in the first half is O'Fallon 21, Lady Cougars 12. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, 21-12 on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon on top of the Central Lady Cougars. Meisner to trigger it on the baseline in the far corner. Championship game of the 32nd edition Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Basketball Tournament. Lady Cougars seeking their 5th title. Bounce pass into Wesselman, right corner. Picks up her dribble. Now it's Clarice Jansen. Back for Meisner on the right wing. 5:13 to go. Meisner off the high ball screen. Bell shows. And then a reach-in foul on Stubblefield. That's her second. 8th team foul. Or 9th team foul. Check that out on O'Fallon. Stubblefield, Scholler, Thurwalker, and Bell all with 2 fouls apiece. And Renee Bullock's going to come in right here for the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. for Stubblefield. And the Lady Cougars now going to start making free throws here and continue to drive it at O'Fallon. 5:09 to go here in the first half. 21-12. Lady Cougars trailing. Meisner back at the line. She's 1 for 2 at the line this afternoon. She misses that free throw. Rebound deflected around, and Bullock chases it down. And Bullock put it on the deck one time, picked it up, put it on the deck again for a double dribble. O'Fallon turns it over for the 4th time in this basketball game. 5:03 to go in the first half, and the Lady Cougars, again, O'Fallon giving them all the opportunities in the world to get back in this game. Meisner for Wesselman. Inside, Clarice Jansen. Double team comes. Meisner off the ball screen. Bouncing. Klosterman driving it to the hole. Stripped. Gets it back, though. Puts it back up. Shot attempt no good. Deflected around. And Bell clears the glass. That's Bullock in the front court. Driving it. Handing off Courtney Keller. Keller driving the hole. Left-handed layup is no good. Rebound. Bell forcing a shot, but she was falling down. No good. And the rebound was cleared down by Klosterman. Wesselman on the right wing for the Lady Cougars. Clarice Jansen, 4:20 to go here in the first half. 21-12. O'Fallon leading the Central Lady Cougars. Wesselman. Fairman. Here comes the ball screen at the elbow from Jansen. Fairman drives to the hole. Left-handed layup. 2 good for Allie Fairman. 21-14. Lady Cougar defense is picked up here. O'Fallon has not scored as we're halfway through the quarter. Best. Bullock. Lady Cougars have only scored 3 points in the quarter so far. Harden on the dribble weave for Best. Turning the corner. Showing and going and kicks to the baseline 2 for Courtney Keller is good. 23-14, 3:40 to go in the first half. Bring it across, Meisner. Right wing, handoff Wesselman. Now inside, Fairman kicks to Jansen. That's a left elbow 2. And that one almost banked it in. And it was last deflected out by Klosterman. Newkirk back in. Klosterman to sit with good minutes there. Newkirk's got 2 fouls, so she's got to watch it. Here with 3:21 to go. Bring it across the timeline does Gordon. It's 23-14. Honest Water scoreboard. 3:13 to go first half. Bullock on the handoff right wing. Dribbles and hands it back to Gordon on the right wing. Now Gordon dribbling up to the point, showing and going and driving it. Kicking to Bullock. Bullock drives it inside her. Shot attempt no good. And a foul. Bullock to the free throw line. Fouls on Clarice Jansen. That'll be her second as well. The 15th foul on the Lady Cougars of the opening half of play. 3 minutes even to go on your Honest Water scoreboard. And Renee Bullock at the line for O'Fallon. 23-14. O'Fallon leading here. Free throw on the way. Short. No good. The second Bullock free throw on the way is good. 24-14 and Lady Cougars down by 10. Meisner brings it across. Meisner, Wesselman right side of the floor. Off the ball screen. Wesselman turns the corner against Bullock. Right-handed layup too strong that time, and Bell clears her 4th rebound. They push. Best on the right wing. Picks it up Gordon, top of the key. Dribbling and driving it. Her pocket picked by Wesselman. Wesselman in transition, pushing, hands it off for Meisner. Spinning. Double team comes. Shot forced up by Faye. No good. Bell's got her 5th rebound. Back the other way comes O'Fallon. That's Bullock. Double team comes by Fairman. They hit Best and whistle on a timeout taken by Nick Noloff here with 2:19 to go in the first half. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon 24, Central 14. Listening to the Highland Girls Championship game on Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com. On Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth this afternoon, 24-14 on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon on top of the Central Lady Cougars. We got 2:19 to play here in the first half of play. And it'll be a baseline throw in for Stubblefield. She's back in along with Thurwalker and Scholler for O'Fallon. 3 on the way for Scholler. No good there. Rebound by Clarice Jansen. Picks up her 4th rebound. Meisner with 2:08 to go here in the first half. 24-14. Meisner driving it against Stubblefield. Right wing handoff Jansen. One dribble picks it up. Klosterman, who just checked in during the stoppage, along with Abby Horseman as well for the Lady Cougars. Newkirk. Jansen drives. Foul line. 2 on the way. No good. Battle for the rebound. Scholler comes out with it. They push it in transition, but Scholler had it knocked out of bounds by Klosterman hustling back. And here comes Fairman and Wesselman back on for the Lady Cougars. Horseman and Klosterman will sit. 1:43 to play. Baseline throw for Stubblefield. That's Thurwalker in the corner for O'Fallon. 24-14. Thurwalker driving it inside and kicking it. And on the pass, she was pushed from behind. 16 foul on the Lady Cougars. Will check that personal. Fouls on 14. Faye Meisner, her first. 6-teamer against the Lady Cougars. Stubblefield to throw it in. Dump down Thurwalker on the right block. Working it against Newkirk. Shot goes up over Newkirk. No good. Rebound. Saved by Scholler, but she was on the sideline, or on the baseline, and it goes over to the Lady Cougars. Klosterman, Horseman on. Newkirk to sit, along with Clarice Jansen. Here with 1:29 to go in the first half. 24-14 on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon leading. Meisner to bring it across. Right side of the floor for Klosterman. Bounce pass into Horseman. Move inside. Kicks it out. Right wing. Wesselman 3. No good. Rebound. Klosterman battles it in. Shot up no good by Klosterman, but she will go to the free throw line. She was fouled underneath. Check that one on O'Fallon. Fouls on 30. Fouls on 32. That's Mackenzie Chamberlain, who just checked in for the first time. First Klosterman free throw is no good. Klosterman back at the line. Second free throw, no good either. And Thurwalker with another rebound. They push it in transition to Scholler. Now she stops it across the half-court line for Michaela Best. Now Gordon. 53 seconds to go in the first half. 24-14. O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard. Best. Scholler now. Stubblefield. Kicks Thurwalker left wing. 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Thurwalker. Double team comes. It's Gordon. Gordon guarded by Wesselman with 25 seconds to go here in the first half. 24-14. Gordon driving to the 10. Lost it on the way in. And the ball goes over to the Lady Cougars. O'Fallon's 6th turnover of the game. Keller, Bullock, and Chamberlain back on for O'Fallon. Thurwalker, Scholler, and Stubblefield will sit. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Horseman inbounding for Meisner. Meisner brings it across. Klosterman with 8 seconds. Now 7, now 6, now 5. Klosterman driving it at Bullock. Bounce pass inside to Horseman. First shot attempt by Abby, no good, and then a foul underneath with 1/10 of a second left to go. And Abby Horseman at the line with a chance for the Lady Cougars to get points here before the half ends. Fouls on Mackenzie Chamberlain. That's her second as well. First free throw on the way for Abby Horseman. Too strong, no good that time. And one thing Nathan Reeder's going to have to assess at the half, the poor free throw shooting of the Lady Cougars right now. 2 for 8 here as the half expires. As Horseman hit the second free throw, and your score on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half is O'Fallon 24, Central Lady Cougars 15. We'll take a break. We'll have first half stats for you listening to the Highland Girls Championship game on Max 96.7.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon, the championship game of the Highland Girls Tournament. Your 32nd edition of the Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament, that is. Score on your Honest Water scoreboard, O'Fallon leading the Central Lady Cougars here at the half, 24-15. The Lady Cougars outscored O'Fallon in that second quarter by a score of 4-3. It was 21-11 after one quarter, 24-15 here at the half. We take a look at the first half stats in this game. O'Fallon is 9 of 21 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 43%. They're 1 of 3 from 3 for 33%. 10 of 24 overall from the field for 42%. 3 of 4 at the free throw line for 75%. 17 rebounds, 6 turnovers for O'Fallon at the half. Lady Cougars are 5 of 24 from two-point field goal range. Good for 21%. They're 1 of 6 from 3 for 17%. 6 of 30 overall from the field are the Lady Cougars for 20%. 2 of 9 at the free throw line for 22%. 15 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Lady Cougars not turning it over, not doing too bad on the glass as well, but they're shooting just 20% overall from the field. Compared to O'Fallon's 42% from the field overall. Take a look here at the box score breakdown in this one for you here this afternoon. 6 points for Ashley Scholler to lead the way for O'Fallon. She is 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, and 1 of 1 at the free throw line for her 6 points. Amelia Bell's got 5 points and 5 rebounds at the half off the bench for O'Fallon. 4 points and a team-high 6 rebounds for Sydney Thurwalker at the half. They also got 4 points from Jayla Stubblefield, and then 2 points apiece from Kayla Gordon, Courtney Keller, And Renee Bullock hit a free throw as well for O'Fallon to round out the box score of that for the Lady Panthers. Lady Cougars are led in scoring at the half by Faye Meisner and Allie Fairman. Each have 5 points apiece. Meisner is 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the free throw line for her 5 points. Allie Fairman is 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 behind the arc for her 5 points. 4 points in the team high, 4 rebounds for Clarice Jansen, and Abby Horseman hit 1 of 2 free throws for her 1 point on the afternoon. 24-15 your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here at the half. A couple of games from earlier today. Carlisle defeating Cesar down at the Benton Invitational Tournament, 44-41. Carlisle being in action at 5:30 against Mounds Meridian tonight at the Benton Invitational at 5:30. Other scores from here today. You're just joining us. Salem defeated West 38-28 in the Consolation Championship game. Oakville over T-Town 52-45 in the 5th place game. Civic over Highland 51-45 in the 3rd place game. Your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. And the championship game is O'Fallon 24, Central 15. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have second half of action for you, listening to the Highland Girls Championship game and the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, MedPlus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trent. Greg Meyer here as we get ready for the second half in this championship game between O'Fallon and the Central Lady Cougars. The score on your Honest Water scoreboard here, 24-15 at the half. O'Fallon on top of the Lady Cougars. There'll be O'Fallon basketball as well to begin the second half. Don't forget, next couple of broadcasts here brought to you by the Carlisle Union Band. We have 2 more games on the air tonight. It'll be Central Mosquito Boys at 6:30, followed by Nashville and Mater Dei at 8 o'clock for the championship game of the NIT down there between the Hornets and the Knights of MD. Still halfway here to go in this championship game. It'll be O'Fallon basketball to begin the second half of play. Thurwalker out there with Scholler, Stubblefield, Best, and Gordon. Lady Cougars are going to counter with Meisner, Klosterman, Newkirk, Wesselman, and Fairman. Here we go. Second half getting ready to begin here as they're going to inbound it. Stubblefield does into the backcourt for Gordon. She will bring it across the timeline. Gordon, Scholler, corner. That's Best. Best driving it and kicking it. Pass deflected, still loose. Going diving on the floor. Ripped away by Meisner. O'Fallon turns it over for the set time. Meisner going right to the 10. Her shot no good. A foul should have been called, but Newkirk cleans up and puts it in for 2. 24-17, 30 seconds in. Nathan Reeder exchanging pleasantries with the one official. Let him know that Meisner got hit on the arm. They did call it. They play on here. 24-17, though. Lady Cougars did get a 2-point field goal on that end. Scholler dribbling from the point to the left wing. Hands off Gordon. Gordon against Meisner. Gordon throws it to Best on the baseline. Right wing Stubblefield. Guarded by Newkirk. They move it to Gordon, top of the key. Off the ball screen. Thurwalker left wing. Working against Allie Fairman on the switch. Now drives it and a whistle. And a blocking foul on Fairman. That's her first team foul of the team of the second half of play. Third quarter action here brought to you by V&H Recreation. Inbound pass to Thurwalker. Her shot attempt no good. Rebound cleared down by Wesselman. Wesselman coast to coast layup no good. She's fouled, and Wesselman on the block will go to the free throw line for the Lady Cougars as she drove it right down the lane. Fouls on 3. That's Kayla Gordon. That's her second foul as well, and the second team foul, or the first team foul on O'Fallon of the second half of play. Wesselman at the line has not attempted a free throw. Lady Cougars is 2 of 9 at the free throw line here this afternoon. First one on the way for Wesselman. Good. 24-18 with 6:43 to go in the third. Second Wesselman free throw, no good. Rebound, Stubblefield for O'Fallon. She'll bring it across. 24-18 on your Honest Water score with 6:35 to go in the third. Stubblefield driving and a hand check against Newkirk. That's going to be her third, and she will immediately come out of the game. And here comes Clarice Jansen. Sideline throw at Stubblefield. For Gordon, hands it back off Stubblefield. 24-18. Lady Panthers leading the Lady Cougars with 6:30 to go in the third. Left wing, Scholler. Inside, Stubblefield might have traveled, didn't call it. Shot forced up, no good. Jansen with her 5th rebound. Lady Cougars pushing. Fairman on the left wing with a ball fake. Didn't take the 3. Now she'll drive the baseline instead, and a foul against Gordon on the hand check. That's her third. And the second team foul on O'Fallon of the second half of play. And here comes Amelia Bell back on for Gordon. Baseline throw for Meisner. Off the screen, the screener. Meisner looks, hits Wesselman left wing. Now Allie Fairman, left point. Fairman driving it. Still has it in the right corner here in front of us in the Dairy King broadcast with hands off left wing, right wing for Klosterman. 2 minutes going by, third quarter, 24-18 O'Fallon. Wesselman driving it at Thurwalker, kicks into the corner for Jansen, who will drive it in and kick the opposite corner, but it was deflected out by Scholler. The Cougars will have a throw in on the baseline once again. 5:52 to go in the third period of play. 24-18 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner inbounds. Newkirk. Check that Klosterman. Wesselman back in the left wing corner. 3 on the way. Meisner's got a 3. And the Lady Cougars chipping into that deficit now. 24-21. A 7-0 run out of the half. Best against Wesselman. Stubblefield right wing for O'Fallon. Bell. Left wing Best inside. Thurwalker. And an offensive foul. They wave it off, and Klosterman might have sold it just a little bit. on the offensive foul. 8th turnover for O'Fallon. 3rd foul on Sydney Thurwalker. And Klosterman may or may not have sold that one just a little bit. Meisner brings it back across. Off the ball screen. Wesselman now at the point with 5:10 to go in the third. 24-21. Wesselman. Right wing. Meisner with a ball fake against Stubblefield. The hand check on Stubblefield. That's the 4th team foul on O'Fallon now of the second half of play, and a hand check, and that's Stubblefield's 3rd. So Gordon, Stubblefield, Thurwalker, each with 3 fouls apiece. Those are 3 starters for O'Fallon. Meisner inbounds for Fairman in the right corner. Up top, Wesselman drives it, picks up her dribble, leaves it for Klosterman on the baseline, then her bounce pass was turned over. 3rd Lady Cougar turnover, but Thurwalker's got the basketball in the front court, hands it off for Stubblefield. Now Best at the point. 4:45 to go here in the third, 24-21. Keller. Or check that shoulder left wing. Drives it at Fairman, layup, too strong, rebound. Jansen, her 6th. Meisner in transition, right wing. High ball screen. Meisner stops and pops, foul line. Deuce is good for Meisner. And 24-23, a 9-0 run by the Lady Cougars here with 4:20 to go in the third. They're down by just 1. Across, Best against Wesselman, right wing. That's Thurwalker. Guarded by Klosterman. Thurwalker hands off right wing. Best driving it at Wesselman. Backs her way down, forces a shot up, and it's good for 2 and a foul on Wesselman. Best's first field goal attempt is a big one there. Stops a 9-0 run by the Cougars. And a foul on Wesselman. That's going to be her 2nd foul as well. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Cougars of the second half. Keller and Renee Bullock back on for O'Fallon. Thurwalker will sit along with Stubblefield. 4:06 to go. Best at the line here in the third quarter for the +1. Hits the free throw. Lead back up to now 4. 27-23. A 9-3 run by the Lady Cougars, inching them closer. Meisner trying to continue that. Turning the corner on the baseline drive. It's Klosterman. Now with it, right wing for Fairman. Now it is Wesselman at the top of the key. Meisner right wing, guarded by Keller. Between the legs with the dribble, stops and pops on the block. Shot attempt by Meisner, no good. Scholler clears the glass. Scholler into the front court. Hand off left wing, Bullock. Now it's Best with 3:33 to go. 27-23 O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard. That's Bullock with a ball fake and a drive and a floater from the foul line. No good. Bell with a rebound. Initiates contact. Her shot attempt there, no good. And the rebound cleared out by Klosterman. Wesselman in the corner for Fairman, and she traveled with it. 4th Lady Cougar turnover. .3:15 to go, 27-23 on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon on top, Best at the point, bouncing it. Keller at the elbow, left elbow with it, turns and goes right wing. Scholler off the bell screen, driving to the 10, right-handed layup is in for 2 for Ashley Scholler. 29-23 now. Fallon countering with a little 4-0 run themselves. Fairman open, corner 3, no. And the rebound brought in by Scholler again. Fairman go for her last 4 from 3 now. And no one picked up the ball. Scholler right down the lane. The layup is in for 2. And now O'Fallon's got their lead right back up to 8 points. It was cut down to 2. Wesselman. Meisner. 31-23 O'Fallon, 2:20 to go in the third. Klosterman, left wing for Wesselman. They hit Meisner on the right wing with a ball fake. Stops and pops, foul line 2. No good there on the tough deuce. Jansen rebound, shot up, no. And Bell with her 7th rebound. Bell picks up her dribble, needs help. They push it. On the other end, layup by Scholler, no good because an offensive foul was taken by Meisner. Scholler's got her 3rd foul, now 9 O'Fallon turnovers. Newkirk back on for the Lady Cougars. Or Klosterman, Gordon now on for Scholler. 1:55 to go here in the third, 31-28. Or 31-23, sorry, O'Fallon on tap. Meisner to bring it across for the Lady Cougars here. Trailing by 8. Jansen. Now check that. Fairman on the left wing. Dump down inside. Jansen, tough shot up on the block. No good. Newkirk battling for it. That ball hit off Best's head. And it'll stay with the Lady Cougars. And a timeout taken by Nathan Reeder with 1:36 to go in the third quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon Lady Panthers 31, Central Lady Cougars 23. Listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
It's Max 96.7.
Meisner inbounding on the right block to Jansen. Shot up good, too. Nice draw out of a timeout by Nathan Reeder. 31-25. 1:28 to go in the third quarter. Back in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here for you from Highland High School. 1:23 to go in the third. 31-25, O'Fallon. On your Honest Water scoreboard, Bullock losing Wesselman off the screen, and Bullock shoots a floater off glass for 2. And it's 33-25. O'Fallon has had the Lake Cougars at arm's length almost all day. Besides at the beginning of the third quarter, Meisner driving it inside, high arcing shot, no good. Newkirk with the rebound off the window, too. 33-27, 50 seconds to go. Pinning a tie up here. Lady Cougars will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Keller for O'Fallon. Dribbles and skips to the left wing for Best. Best now. Hand off, Keller. Splits a double. Leaves it for Bell. Layup off the window for 2. 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. 35-27. O'Fallon on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner brings it across with 15. Now 14, now 13. Moves it to Newkirk with 12. Back to Meisner, right wing with 11. Now 10. Meisner stops and pops at the foul line. 2. Good for Meisner. 35-29. They get it in for Best. 2 with 1, and that's how the third quarter's going to end. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters is O'Fallon Lady Panthers 35, Central Lady Cougars 29. Championship game, fourth quarter coming up on the other side of this break. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon, fourth quarter action of the championship game here at the Highland Girls Tournament. Jansen, Newkirk, Fairman, Meisner, and Wesselman begin the fourth. Meisner with the basketball for the Lady Cougars, who trail 35-29 on their Honest Water scoreboard. We start the fourth. Meisner, right wing for the Lady Cougars. That's Wesselman top of the key. Left side of the floor, Fairman. Fairman driving it. Left wing. Kicks Meisner, right wing. Meisner between the legs with the dribble, working against Stubblefield. Hands it off for Wesselman. 3 on the way. Good for 3 by Wesselman. We got a stoppage. Here's Stubblefield. Something with the right shoulder. On the discard of Meisner. Now I have one of the assistants coming out and looking at her here, and might have a dead arm. Here with 35-32, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Amelia Bell's going to come on for Stubblefield, who's got a shoulder. Here, something happened there on the discard of Meisner on the drive, and then she left it for Wesselman, who knocked down a right wing 3 here. 35-29. Stubblefield helped off the floor by her mother and one of the assistant coaches. And she immediately grabbed her shoulder right away. Good to go. Here we go. She's off the floor. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. 35-32. Lady Cougars trailing on your Honest Water scoreboard. Gordon brings it across the timeline. Goes right wing for Best. It's Best. Gordon, Scholler out there now. And Best traveled. And now 10 O'Fallon turnovers here. Best, Bell, Scholler, Gordon, and Thurwalker on the fourth quarter. Begin the fourth quarter now for O'Fallon here with 7:18 to go in the fourth. Brought to you by fourth quarter action. Brought to you by Jandro Studios. Meisner brings it across. Meisner right wing. Wesselman out top. Jansen left block, facing up against Thurwalker, and she traveled with it. Lady Cougars, only their 5th turnover of the game. 7:05 to go, fourth quarter, 35-32, O'Fallon. Lady Cougars seeking their 5th championship game. Championship title, and the pass stolen away by Jansen. Coast to coast, and then she missed the open layup, though, and the rebound was cleared down by Thurwalker. And in transition, Bell then had it stripped away. Last touchdown by Meisner on the far end. And a timeout taken on the floor by Nick Noloff here with 6:46 to go in the fourth quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon 35, Lady Cougars 32. You're listening to the championship game of the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Investing your hard work and hard-earned money into farming involves a lot of risk. That's why Illinois farmers have counted on Country Financial for federal crop insurance, crop hail, and farm insurance for over 80 years. You get great coverage at a price you can afford, and best of all, you get the same great service you've come to expect from Country. Call me, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here, 6:46 to go in the fourth quarter, 35-32. O'Fallon leading the Central Lady Cougars on your Honest Water scoreboard. Championship game of the Highland Girls Tournament, 32nd edition here, the Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament, that is. Thurwalker inside to Bell. Shot up off the glass is good for 2 for Amelia Bell. She's got 9 points off the Lady Panther bench, 37-32 now with 6:33 to go and counting. Meisner off the Jansen screen. Right wing with it is Meisner. Out top, Clarice Jansen. Jansen goes left wing, Fairman. Wesselman top of the key. Jansen right wing now. Jansen puts it on the deck now, hands it off Meisner at the point. Meisner loses her defender. Now it's for Fairman on the corner. Now Newkirk right wing dribble drive and steps in the lane, and she traveled with it as well. And Lady Cougars now 6 turnovers on the basketball game. 37-32. O'Fallon here with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Gordon will bring it across, guarded by Allison Fairman. Gordon across the timeline. Surveying the defense, moves it to the right side of the floor for Thurwalker. Thurwalker now dribbling up to the point and a reach-in foul on Clarice Jansen. That's her 3rd. Now the 4th team foul on the Lady Cougars of the second half of the play. Looking to get it in, they throw it in the backcourt, Gordon. Left wing, Scholler. Underneath pass to Bell. Her shot attempt no good. Rebound. Bell. Another shot attempt, that time blocked. And then Newkirk in the rebounding action is going to be called over the back. Newkirk's fourth foul. So she'll sit with her fourth foul. 15 foul Lady Cougars. Klosterman back on now. Gordon inbound. Lob inside to Bell. Her shot attempt off the glass is good for 2 for Bell plus a foul. 39-32 now with 5:32 to go here in the fourth period of play, and Bell at the line for the +1. Foul there. On Klosterman, her first. Bell at the line. Free throw on the +1 on the way. No good. Rebound Klosterman. Meisner now. The Lady Cougars got to get on a little bit of a spark here. Down by 7, 5:20 and ticking here in the fourth. Left wing for Klosterman. Moves it to Meisner on the right side of the floor. Meisner right wing goes for Fairman off a couple of screens. Drives and kicks. Wesselman 3 from the left wing. No one! And good for 3 for Olivia Wesselman. 39-35 with 5:05 to go in the fourth. Lady Panthers still out front. Scholler against Meisner on the left wing. Scholler stops and goes, spinning in the lane. Shot attempt, no good. Bell with a rebound, then she had it stripped. But a foul on the Lady Cougars. Bell with her 10th rebound of the game. That foul there is charged to Klosterman, her second. Bell at the line here with 2 free throw opportunities. She's 1 for 2 at the line here this afternoon. Free throw on the way is good. 4:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. 41-35 O'Fallon. The second Amelia Bell free throw here. Actually 40-35. Yeah, 40-35 O'Fallon. Second free throw on the way for Bell. That one did not hit the rim. So Jayla Stubblefield checks back in. It's good to see for O'Fallon there. Good to see her shoulders all right as Gordon comes out for O'Fallon. Faye Meisner to bring it across the timeline here for the Lady Cougars. 40-35 on your honest water scoreboard. Klosterman moves it left wing Fairman. Fairman now. Right side of the floor, Meisner now Klosterman. Klosterman picks up her dribble on the right wing. Hits Wesselman. Wesselman dribbling it. On the right wing, looks inside. Picks up her dribble. Now Jansen back out. Wesselman on the right wing who drives it on the baseline. That's a short 2 on the way. No good. Bell with the rebound. Her 11th. Lady Cougars just one and done with 4:20 to go. 40-35. Best across the timeline. Right wing. Handoff. Thurwalker trying to get it going. On the elbow with it now. Best dribbling and driving. Floating in the lane. Shot off the glass is good for 2 for Michaela Best. And it's 42-35. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars down 7. Been as close as 3 points here in this game. Wesselman Meisner on the right wing. Meisner right wing. Now to the foul line. They move it to Wesselman left wing. Wesselman driving, stopping, floating, off glass. 2 for Wesselman is good. 42-37, but the Lady Cougars are going to need stops on the defensive end to make sure they grab the pumpkin and squeeze the orange, whatever you want to call the basketball on the glass. That's Bell, left wing. Scholler. Stubblefield right through her hands and out of bounds. And O'Fallon with 12 turnovers on the game. And the Lady Cougars can inch a little closer. Klosterman will check out. Newkirk back on with 4 fouls. Meisner. Brings it across. Right side of the floor. Newkirk at the elbow. Picks up her dribble at the point. Bouncing for Fairman, and the Lady Cougars turn it right back over. And Klosterman's going to come in and get Newkirk. .306 to go, fourth quarter, 42-37. O'Fallon on your honest water scoreboard. Best across the timeline. Left side, Stubblefield. Thurwalker, top of the key. Right wing, Best. 3 on the way. Good for 3 for Michaela Best. Best has taken 3 shot attempts today, and she's hit all 3 of them. And then the Lady Cougars turn it back over, I think. It's Stubblefield again, hurts her shoulder. Newkirk back on for Klosterman. Lady Cougars, though, turned it over on the ensuing inbound. 8th turnover of the game. Stubblefield again with that shoulder. So now the officials in off here. Well, I have a conference as they got the athletic trainer attending the Stubblefield along with her mother. Once again, who came across the floor. There'll be a sideline throw in here for Scholler. .247 to go here in the fourth. 45-37 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Scholler throws it into the backcourt to Gordon. Brings it across the timeline, guarded by Wesselman. Now Best. Hand off Scholler. Into the corner, Gordon. Double team comes. Gordon now, the crossover dribble. 2:29 and rolling here in the fourth. Gordon losing Wesselman. Bouncing it to Scholler in the corner. Back out top, and they're just going to throw it away. And a over and back violation. O'Fallon 13th turnover. Lady Cougars forced that with 2:21 to go here. The clock starting to become the enemy for Lady Cougars. .45-37. O'Fallon on top on your Honest Water scoreboard. Wesselman moves it to Fairman left side. Off the ball screen. Fairman driving it and kicking it. Right wing. Wesselman three. That one short. That no good that time. And the ball last deflected out by Newkirk. 2:11 to go in the fourth. 45-37. Walker inbounding to Gordon. Double team there. And a whistle. And a timeout granted. First. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard with 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter is O'Fallon 45, Central 37. Listening to the championship game of the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroil Double Cheeseburger and Jumbo Hot Dog, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth this afternoon. 45-37 on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon on top of the Central Lady Cougars championship game here. The Highland Girls Tournament Best breaking the pressure, throws it ahead right through the hands of Bell, and O'Fallon turns it over for the 14th time. Newkirk quickly comes back on for Ad Horseman. Lady Cougars got to put the ball in the basket now here with only 2:04 to go. Meisner brings it across for the Lady Cougars. Picks up her dribble. Newkirk back for Meisner on the right side. High ball screen comes. Meisner going right to the 10. Layup off the glass. Too strong. And a rebound by Walker, and then reach in on Jansen. Foul on Clarice, her fourth. 1:46 to go. 18 foul on the Lady Cougars, and Walker will be the free throw shooter. Free throw on the way for the 1-and-1 for Walker is good. O'Fallon now with a 46-37 lead. Here with 1:46 to go in the fourth. Walker back at the line. Free throw number 2 on the way is left short. No good. Jansen has 8 rebounds by my count. on that miss. 46-37, 140 to go here in the fourth. The Lady Cougars got it going. Meisner bouncing for Fairman. Now Newkirk open. That's a three on the way for Carson. No good. Ball deflected. Jansen with another rebound. Kicks it out. Wesselman with the ball fake. Stops and pops just inside the line. Two. No good there. And Scholler clears the glass. Splits the double team and pushing. And a reach in on Meisner. Meisner's second. Ninth foul on the Lady Cougars. Second foul on Meisner. And at the line is Scholler. Spectrum Business post-game show will be coming up. First, the front end of the 1-1 by Scholler. No good. Newkirk clears the rebound for the Lady Cougars. Meisner with 1:10 to go, down by 9. Lady Cougars got to get going. Here comes a high ball screen. Meisner back. Newkirk, three on the way. Good with a soft touch for three. And a timeout taken by Nathan Reeder. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard with 1:03 to go in the fourth. The O'Fallon Lady Panthers 46, Central Lady Cougars 40. Listening to the Highland Girls Championship game on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
You're on Max 96.7.
Baseline throw in for Thurl Walker here. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast. They throw it to Gordon, who's out of bounds. Then they throw it ahead to Best, and a reach-in foul. And that's 100% legal. That is a legal play. Thurl Walker threw it. Out of bounds. She was out of bounds. Threw it down the baseline to Gordon. On the catch, she was out of bounds. And they threw a long pass to Best. And she ran out with it. It plays 100% legal. 1 minute to go here in the fourth. 46-40. Best at the line. That last foul on Meisner, her third. Lady Cougar fans thinking that should have been out of bounds. That's not the case. As long as she establishes out of bounds first, you can throw that pass. If you're standing out of bounds, you can throw that pass along the baseline. If another girl's standing out of bounds, they do it all the time. As Best hits the first of two free throws with 1 minute to go. Second one on the way for Best is good there. And it's timeout taken here by Nick Noloff with 1 minute even to go in the fourth quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon 48. Central Lady Cougars 40. Listening to the Highland Girls Championship game on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
You found Max 96.7.
48-40 on your Honest Water scoreboard here. 1 minute to go. O'Fallon on top of the Lady Cougars here. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Faye Meisner on the left wing. Off the ball screen, trying to turn the corner. Back out. Newkirk, three straight on. Short, no good by Carson. Meisner with a rebound, though, for the Lady Cougars. And she tries a tough shot on the way, too. No good. That one didn't even hit the rim. The ball goes back over now to O'Fallon. 44 seconds to play, 48-40. Looks like O'Fallon here now going to win their first Highland Girls Tournament championship game here. They inbound it for Best. Double team comes and a reach in on Meisner. Actually, they call that foul on Wesselman. That's her third. So Best at the line. 10th team foul. 42 seconds to go. First free throw, no good. Newkirk back in for Horseman on the offense. Defense switches here. 42 seconds to go. Second best free throw, good that time. 49-40. Meisner will push it. Off the screen. Meisner trying to turn the corner. Shot forced up, no good. Rebound, Newkirk. One power dribble, then lost it out of bounds. And Nathan Reeder's just saying that's it. The Lady Cougars are just going to be content here and not foul. 49-40 here. Scholar's got it. O'Fallon's going to win the Highland Girls Tournament championship game here. 49-40. Scholar lost her footing. They turn it over. Does O'Fallon though? Meisner pushing it. Stops and kicks it to the right wing. That's a three for Allie Fairman. That's good for three by Allison Fairman. And with 3.3 seconds left to go, Nathan Reeder uses his final timeout of the game. 49-43 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Here with 3 seconds left to go, you're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
It's Max 96.7.
Get the inbound pass into Gordon, and she is ambushed, and that's the fifth foul on Clarice Jansen, who is fouled out with 6 points and a team-high 9 rebounds. Here, 49-43. Gordon back at the free throw line for the first time here this afternoon. 49-43 here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Horseman back on. Gordon misses the first free throw. 3 seconds to go here in the fourth, and just pending the final here is all that's left as Gordon hits the second free throw. 50-43. They throw it in for Meisner. She stops and pops from way downtown. Shot was no good, and your final here in this one, O'Fallon wins the Highland Girls Tournament Championship game by a final score of 50-43. We have the Spectrum Business postgame coming up. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament and the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, And by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com. Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Final score on your Honest Water scoreboard. O'Fallon 50-43 over the Central Lady Cougars here. Still working on getting the final tallies here in this one as Lady Cougars fall to 19-3 on the year. They are handing out the medals here behind us in the booth as well. Take a look here at the final stats in this game. The Lady Cougars did not shoot the basketball very well here this afternoon. Struggled that. They just shot 29% for the field. We get into it here. 11 of 43 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 26%. 6 of 16 from three. Good for 38%. 17 of 59 overall from the field for 29%. They had 3 of their 11 free throws for 27% with 28 rebounds and 9 turnovers. O'Fallon was 17 of 37 from two-point field goal range. Good for 46%. 2 of 4 from 3, good for 50%. 19 of 41 is O'Fallon overall from the field for 46%. 10 of 17 at foul line for 59% with 30 rebounds, 15 turnovers for O'Fallon. Leading the way in the scoring column for O'Fallon with 12 points and 11 rebounds is Amelia Bell. Bell was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 12 points. 11 points for Michaela Best, 10 points for Ashley Scholler, 5 points for Sydney Thurwalker, 4 points for Jayla Stubblefield, 3 points for Kayla Gordon, 2 points for Courtney Keller, and I missed 3 points as well for Renee Bullock to round out the scoring for the O'Fallon Lady Panthers here this afternoon. Faye Meisner led the way for the Lady Cougars with 12 points. Faye was 5 of 17 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point land, 1 of 3 from the foul line for 12 points. 9 points for Olivia Westman, 8 points for Allie Fairman, 7 points for Carson Newkirk, 6 points and a team-high 9 rebounds for Clarice Jansen, and 1 free throw for Abby Horseman for her 1 single point here this afternoon. All the finals from earlier here today looks like this. So the consolation champion Salem 38-28 over West. And then it was Oakville over T-Town in the 5th place game 52-45. And then in the 3rd place game Civic over Highland 51-45. And then O'Fallon beats Central 50-43 here in the championship game. Down at Benton earlier today, Carlisle over Cesar 44-41. Benton over Mounds Meridian 61-26, and then Pinckneyville defeated Hamilton County 63-19. The Indian boys will be in action at 5:30 this evening. We'll have that score updates for you when we go down to the NIT, because that's where our next couple of broadcasts are going to be. We'll have Central Mascoutah at 6:30, followed by Mater Dei Nashville at 8 o'clock. Also at Oakville, the Oakville boys will take on the Westland Warriors at 7:30 in the championship game of the Oakville tournament. Both those teams are 3-0 apiece going into that game. Also, a special shout-out to the JV and varsity cheer squads from Central winning at the Carterville Invitational today. Varsity also took home the Grand Champion Award, so congratulations to the cheerleading squad of Central Lady Cougars, JV and varsity teams for their performance at Carterville today. And that's going to do things here for us from the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Your final score in your Honest Water scoreboard: O'Fallon 50, Central 43 in the championship game of the Highland Girls Tournament. For the guy, take care of me back at WCXO Studios, Chris Streetman. I am Greg Meyer saying so long from Highland High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation, and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.